All right, Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. This is just an article, okay, that came out today. Okay, it says here, destroying trust. All right, with 280 Twitter characters, France and Germany rally against Trump. Okay, and automatically you think of that scripture, all right, of the beast hating the whore. All right, and this is all like we keep saying, this is all part of that or leading up to that prophecy. Okay, so it says France and Germany, because everything that Trump does, all right, is to cause more tension and controversy between the U.S. and its quote unquote allies or ex-allies. Okay, and then soon they become what? Enemies. All right, and we can see that turn. We can see that the tide shifting in that direction. All right, because this is what all the Most High's plan, all the Most High's will. All right, he's putting it in the spirit of Trump to do these things. So it says France and Germany have scolded President Trump for making a sudden U-turn after he rejected the key document of the G7 summit. All right, notice it says he made a U-turn. All right, just like in the scripture where the Lord said he will put hooks in the mouth of Gog and Magog and turn them. All right, Lord doing the same thing for these nations. He putting that warlike spirit back into them. All right, and rousing them up by using Trump to make these decisions. Okay, it says he rejected the key document of the G summit jointly adopted just a day earlier. Trump's move came after clashing with Canadian Prime Minister on trade. U.S. Upon leaving the summit in Charlevoix, Canada, the U.S. president had publicly lashed out at Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau on Twitter. Trump called him meek and mild during the G7 talks and said he asked Congress not to endorse the joint final communique adopted on the meeting. It says here, based on Justin's false statements at his news conference and the fact that Canada is charging massive tariffs on our U.S. farmers, workers, and companies, I have instructed our U.S. reps not to endorse the communique as we look at tariffs on automobiles flooding the U.S. market. All right, so this thing is just escalating more and more. All right, you're gonna have these quote unquote best allies become the worst enemies. Trump's outburst quickly raised eyebrows in Europe. In a matter of seconds, you can destroy trust with 280 Twitter characters. German Foreign Minister Heiko Maas said on Sunday. He added that Trump behavior is not a real surprise, given his previous decisions to back out of the 2015 Iran nuclear deal and 2015 Paris Climate Accord. France were also disappointed with the U.S. leaders' rejection of the G7 joint communique. International cooperation cannot be dictated by fits of anger and throwaway remarks. The office of French President Emmanuel Macron told AFP in a statement on Sunday. It added that recanting the endorsement of the main document adopted by all G7 members showed incoherence and inconsistency. All right. The meeting itself proved to be quite contentious, with Trump arriving late and leaving early as the partners clashed with him on free trade and tariffs. So it's like whatever these nations try to do to solve this, all right, or find a peace within this, Trump is just like, nah, he's just not even having it, not even trying to hear it. And that's the spirit he's supposed to be in, all right, because these prophecies, one way or the other, they're going to get fulfilled. All right. In January 2018, Trump imposed tariffs on steel and aluminum imported from the EU, Canada, and Mexico, citing the need to protect American businesses. His move was met with wide criticism abroad, with European Union accusing the White House of inciting a trade war. Justin Trudeau called Trump's tariffs insulting to the history of U.S.-Canada relations. As retaliatory measures, his government decided to impose their own tariffs on more than 80 types of American goods, from ketchup and strawberry jam to washing machines and plywood, effective on July 1st. Okay, and once again, these are all products that these Americans use, Americans consume. Okay, but They don't care about this. The average quote unquote citizen doesn't even know this is going on. All right, and they don't look into it because what? They don't care. Now, once it starts affecting them on a personal level, that by that time it's gonna be too late. But that's when they want to seek. All right. It says the European Union branded the U.S. tariffs unacceptable. During a speech in late May, the head of the European Commission, Jean-Claude Juncker, vowed to launch a complaint to the World Trade Organization and later unveiled a series of trade defense rules, including an option to impose higher duties on certain goods. All right. But hey, this is what's going on. All right. The hot topic of, you know what I mean, in these articles are here, man. All right, all you're seeing is Trump and controversy between these nations, man. All right, and once the Lord feels the time is right, He's gonna let it all loose. All right, and that economic collapse is gonna be big, man. It's gonna be real big. All right, and it's gonna lead to a lot more things. Okay, and these people are not prepared for that. All right, but us being in the know, hey, we doing this for the elect. All right, the lost sheep out there, and you know, everybody else out there who the Lord wants to hear this word. Okay, so Lord willing, this was edifying unto the elect. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And until next time, Shalom.